My name is William Tackett. I'm a black belt here out of Austin, Texas, and I'm going to be doing my very best job on breaking down a roll between my brother, Andrew Tackett, and my teammate, Tim. All right, I hope you guys enjoy, and before you watch the video, if you would please exit out and like the video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more content just like this. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get into the match here. This is my brother, Andrew Tackett. He is 2 years younger than me and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, training out of the same gym that I train out of, Brazilian Fight Factory here in Austin, Texas. He's rolling against our purple belt teammate, Tim. Tim's really tough. Nice little collar tie elbow pass there by Andrew. Really good way to clear the hands off of your head by just clearing those elbows off as you loop your head. And he hits a nice little duck under to double leg there, looking for that far side knee tap with the underhook to put Tim on his butt, but they end up running into another group over there and just reset into the center. Back on the feet here, looking for some collar ties, kind of a little bit of feints, and Andrew jumps high for that guillotine. Looking to kind of go high elbow as they start to roll through and try to exchange the position. He does go high elbow, and he actually finishes in a really unique finishing position there, where he has like a tripod between his feet and his head, and is able to go double high elbow there and finish that guillotine while Tim's back is pinned against the floor. Nice finish there by Andrew. Here they are going to reset back on their feet, slap, bump, and back to it. Him pulling down on Andrew's head there. Another really good tactic when you're trying to gas your partner out is pulling down on their head constantly. The Ritolo brothers use that a ton in their matches. Pretty much anybody from Otto's headquarters uses that, but it's a great use of tiring out your partner by pulling down on the head. And Tim hits a nice Uchimata counter off of that double leg attack, and Andrew's able to now put him onto his butt here, up against the wall, looking for a body lock, and Andrew's able to maybe collect that outside arm, and he does. He collects that outside arm to prevent Tim from building that base and getting back to his feet, and is able to flatten Tim out onto his back. Pinning Tim down with one of his knees, and is able to cross now over to mount. Little fake strikes there, trying to keep it still playful and fun, and was able to step now over into a triangle and lock his legs in that figure four. So notice, I believe, he's collecting both arms together, and that's pinning Tim's shoulders close to his head. By pinning both of the shoulders to the head, you can finish that triangle a lot easier than when those shoulders are peeled far away. So really nice finish again there by Andrew, and here they are back in their feet, ready to go again. Tim with the feints, looking to maybe shoot in now. Collar ties, underhooks, trying to snap Andrew down, but Andrew's doing that 2-on-1 control on the wrist that prevents your partner from snapping you down. And wow, big cartwheel pass over Tim's double leg there. If you go rewatch Andrew's match with Mika Galvao, Mika actually used that same position against Andrew when Andrew shot a double leg. So Andrew's actually pretty much perfected this technique. So the fact that just a few months later, Andrew's now already incorporating movements that his teammates have, or his competitors have done against him, it's just a sign of some good improvement. So really good there job by Andrew. And now he's using that gift wrap, and he actually changes to the meat hook because he loses the wrist. And that's where you can have your hand behind their head and hook in their armpit / their pec right there and get a nice little turning action to allow yourself to kind of sneak around the back there. But Tim's doing a good job of getting his shoulders to the mat with that 2-on-1 grip, and Andrew looks to be looking for that arm triangle in the mount position. Tim's able to find himself into top position reverse, but Andrew's able to now use his flexibility and throw that leg over his arm, and from here he's now scooping the leg. This is a really good finish when your partner is not allowing you to pass the arm from one side to another. You can close that gap off a little bit easier. And Andrew being a little rough there by putting his knuckles in Tim's neck. That's kind of one of those moves you want to use against someone you don't like, but Andrew always likes to mess with people, and he actually looks like he's tickling Tim's foot there. But if you can drive your knuckles into your opponent's neck there, it can close off that space and make it really hard for them to breathe, and you can actually get a finish. And he actually digs underneath Tim's nose to elevate his chin, and he gets the sub. Kind of a brutal submission there, but Tim and Andrew always go at it. As you can see them talking and laughing about it, and they work back up onto their feet and looking to now get into the next part of the roll. They slap bump and are back to it. Both tying up with hands, looking for feints. Tim shoots a nice double leg. It puts Andrew straight onto his back. Andrew tried to reshot, but Tim shot his hips through to put Andrew's back flat against the floor, and is now looking to hit a knee slice pass. Andrew scooping that far leg and now entering into a outside ashigurami, switches to like an X-guard style position and switches now into this waiter sweep style position here. Now this is where it can kind of be dangerous. Notice how Andrew's trying to unlock his legs and create that rocking motion, like a pendulum motion. Now I call that like kind of the Johnny Rippo position, because Johnny Rippo ripped someone's knee apart at the Emerald City Invitational one time when they unlocked their legs. So I always recommend never unlock your legs when you're in 50-50 or in that cross ashi position, because you can get your leg ripped off. And as we can see there, Tim left his legs unlocked, and Andrew was able to get that heel hook there. So you always want to be careful. Never unlock your legs. Try to keep them closed. If you do unlock them, hide your heel. Now we see Andrew looking for a double leg. Tim was trying to counter with the guillotine, but Andrew was able to pop his head out and now work his way to his feet, trying to break this close guard. Both knees are pinched nice and tight together. Tim was still able to knock him backwards, but Andrew just used that to fall back onto the heel here in this outside heel hook position. They're kind of in the way of they're in the walls in their way here, preventing Tim from rolling out, but Tim was still able to extract his leg and now work back into top position here. Kind of in a knee staple pass here. He's stapling Andrew's knee to the mat and looking to close that distance between his chest and Andrew's chest, but he gave up the underhook. So doing a good job now switching to the front head, because he doesn't have the underhook anymore to flatten Andrew out. So he looks for that front head, but Andrew regains his guard. Tim's able to step back over into half guard, but since he doesn't have that underhook again, Andrew's able to now wrestle up into top position. Really important, especially in nogi, underhooks win all exchanges. Doesn't matter if you're in a good or a bad spot. If you have an underhook, you're more than likely going to be ahead of the next exchange. So good job there by Andrew looking for those underhooks, and he finds himself now into top side control here. Stepping over the head, maybe looking for a north-south to look for that kimura there on that arm, as he's trying to pass Tim's wrist around the front of his face. And maybe looking for a straight armbar here, or a telephone style lock, where he's going to extend Tim's arm straight and put pressure on his elbow, but looks like he's going to now switch to a traditional armbar here. Or not, yes, he is in a traditional armbar with a kimura style grip, and he's using that X there on the far arm to help break that grip. With someone that has a really strong upper body, that can you got to kind of be creative with how you're going to break their grip, and Andrew is trying to be really creative there, crossing his ankles, but that does leave space with your knees open and allow them to kind of slip their arm out. But that was an outstanding roll from both guys, really entertaining, and I appreciate them just going at it and giving us a good thing to just watch and break down. So alright, so that's the end of our breakdown for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm William Tackett. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video, share it with your friends, and please come back to the channel and watch some more videos. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you guys, and have fun on the mats.